Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to today's live video analysis, pre-market analysis for Bank Nifty. Today is the 22nd of February 2023. The current time is 9:04. And coming to, what has happened yesterday is, we are still, so this was the overall balance, which I'm looking at, and we are not seeing good selling activity, even though some sort of supply did came in. But potential what it essentially has happened is it just tagged this 4600. This was the point of control or the cost basis of this particular auction or this particular day, and it just tagged, and it's still trying for the lower price action, but yeah, it was not overall successful. So this is the bigger range, or the balance which I'm looking at. We are still developing within the value of this range, and sort of we are around the middle of the range, or the middle of this particular balance. Despite of I'm seeing some selling activity, but yeah, I'm seeing that sellers are getting exhausted. So let me just clear this drawing. So this is what, in terms of the balances, what I'm sharing, and this is the overall monthly profile. I believe I'll just keep this here. Okay. The time is 9:06. The data will be coming out, but I'm seeing good. So some of the trapped sellers or shorts, which came in yesterday. Yes, and also overall profile is a balanced profile. So there will be stops around the lows. There will be stops around the highs. Okay. And lower, I'm seeing a lot of buyers who have already accumulated their positions and seeing less of supply. Let me just quickly jump to the market profile chart with the options data, and we have got one tick excess around the high, we have got one tick excess around the lows. This is where a maximum put positions have been created. This is 40,500. And this is an important reference area for me for today. So yesterday what has happened is, even if you just mark a single line, right, so we looked below and failed. There was two times it looked below and failed, then it continued higher, it tagged the point of control of the previous day's auction, and then again supply came in and they took the auction lower. So it was a pretty range bound day yesterday. Nothing, no new sellers, so I was, plus, it was not able to break the range from the lower end. There was no range extension to the lower end. Yeah. So these are, some of the clues and, some of the hints, which I'm getting from the market profile chart, that overall we are, so value 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 days, the value is still developing lower, but this is where there is some form of price stability around 40,600. So price stability is very important. Okay. Pre-open data is out. I believe we are having a gap down, but yeah, before going to the pre-open data, what I want to share is, there are shorts which are trapped, below. So this is overall inventory is flat compared to previous day's close. So no major change, but I'm seeing good number of supply, around this particular zones, and there are also some buyers which are trapped. Okay. So this is all from the higher time frame, and which are the areas which I'm able to spot. Is there any who is trapped and who is not trapped? So the time is 9:08. I don't know why it is not yet updated. Even on trading view it is not updated. It's 673. Okay, this is futures. Let me go to the spot. Yeah, so the pre-open data is updated here. So we are opening around 44.94. Now things are becoming interesting. Yes, so 4500 is the zone, which I was sharing right now, just a few minutes back. So now this is an important level, and the buyers who are here, they are now under the water. So they are trapped. So expect a lot of responsive selling and see if the price how much time the price spends around the 40,500 level and 40,400 level. Yeah, so these are the two good zones in terms of, a lot of people would be trapped. So this is where so what's going to happen is sellers would come in, and as soon as it reaches above 4500, they will be trying to short, and they will try to take the auction lower. Buyers from the higher time frame, they will be absorbing this supply. So 40,500 is the area, just observe, because I'm expecting a choppiness. Now if we see a sharp decline and you look a retracement at 4400, then that this for me is a valid trade to short. But right now, a lot of retailers, or a lot of people will be looking at, okay, pre-open data is short. Inventory is flat, but pre-open data is telling me that yes, supply is present. We are opening with a sort of a gap down, so good supply is present in the system, and 40,500 is the area which would act as the level of resistance for today. Okay. And lastly is, are there any structured stops? Yes, so there are some structured stops, and the next stop is at 4300. So yes, so a lot of, we might see even tag 40,000, and we might chop in this zone. So pretty interesting day today, and let's see whether I'm able to spot any good trading opportunities. And let me just look, are there any buyers or sellers? Yeah, so there are some unfinished auctions around the lows. Yes, so let's see whether, so we are having continuation lower, inventory short to too short, and I'll be looking at the structure and also at my areas and see, because if this is getting hit, the next immediate support might be at 40,000, and that's where also there is a sort of a spike or a single print zone. So interesting day today, and yeah, just look out and just watch out for the zones. And we are still trading in the overall range of this week from the February first February time frame. Okay, so this is that week from 30th to 3rd Feb. Yeah, so this is that entire range which I'm seeing at. So pretty interesting day, and yeah, let's see. And one last thing is, let me look at the volumes. So I'm also looking at the volumes, and so more put volumes, so 120. So this odds are higher that this will act as, because this is an HVN, and next HVN is at 40,000. So yeah, low number of volumes here, but yeah, this is an HVN. So yes, let's see whether we have continuation lower. So just start observing, start looking at this zones. So thank you, and let's see how the price develops. Look at those levels, and yeah, so thank you again. Yeah, take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.